All right, welcome to Study Ball. Had some great conversations on Twitter about the post I made on Matt Ryan. So got to go to the video and I'll show you what I'm talking about. And I never said Matt Ryan's not a really good quarterback. The problem that I have and what's confusing is that I think he's a really good quarterback, and he shows me that at times in games. And to me, when I talk about it, yes, offensive line has issues. Yes, they have receiver issues on the outside. I'm simply looking at it from a quarterback perspective because to me, playing quarterback is always about getting your eyes in the right spot. That's the thing that can bail you out from bad protection. Know where you're looking, get the ball out of your hands quickly. It can help you with guys on the outside that aren't great receivers by getting the ball out on time and knowing where you're going with the football, and especially against zone coverage where you have a good play. You can attack that zone coverage by being on time and being in the right place. And that's simply what I'm talking about, is that I want to have every quarterback, I want them to do well. And to me, it all starts with knowing what you're looking at and where your eyes should be on a particular play. So I'm going to go through last week's game, and I'm going to show you some of the great stuff that Matt Ryan does because I see it on a weekly basis, and I've seen it for years. That's why I'm so dumbfounded at times, wondering why he's going certain places, because it doesn't make sense in my mind. As I always say, I don't know what he's being taught. I don't know what they tell him on a particular play is what to read and how to read a particular play. I simply go off in my mind what I would do on a particular play, and that's what confuses me so much. And let's check out the tape and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so here we go. And let's take a look at what Matt Ryan does well. Okay, first thing, okay, we got just a little stick concept. Flat, a stick, spot, hook, we'll check, and go wide right here. So we're always just starting, and this is a pure progression read. 1, 2, 3. Great job here by Matt Ryan. Starting over here with the flat. Flat gets matched to, goes to his hook. Hook gets matched to. He comes inside, finds his spot route. Quick, definitive, eyes are in the right spot, feet moving with the eyes, boom, great completion, well done. Okay, something Matt Ryan's done great for years. Little play action, stick your back foot in the ground, know exactly what you're looking at, boom. Replace right there, right? You're coming back, you see the hole, see where these guys are going, boom, your eyes are in the right spot, ball's coming out on time, big play to Pitts right there. Good stuff. Stuff I'm talking about. I've seen this for years. Right here, another play action off of this. Okay, so we got play action. We're running a go route. We're coming off the play action. I'm looking to see if I have leverage here, and then I'll work down to the shallow. A lot of people might say, oh, the shallow is more open. Doesn't matter. We're going to read this top down, and we're going to try to take that shot play. Great play right there, right? Not on Matt Ryan. He comes back. This is what you guys are talking about. Good protection there. Able to step in, make the throw. Got to make the catch. Kyle Pitts, too many of these things, too many of these mistakes to be one of the top players and maybe their top player at the receiver position that they're trying to feed. Got to make that play and go get your quarterback a big play. All right, here's another one. Come out, know where your eyes have to be. I'm going here, okay? Pushing up vertical, making it look like a flat, and coming right back here. Eyes are right there. It's where I need my eyes to be right off the bat. I'm looking, I'm making sure that that guy holds. Boom, ball out of my hands. Great play down in the red zone. Got to get it out on time. Got to know what you're looking at. I'd like to see him do it here without that little hitch. Hit that back foot and get it on him, so he doesn't get that far out of his route, that many steps out of his route, so now they squeeze it. But nonetheless, good read down here. Get the ball into your playmaker's hands. We're moving, okay? So we're seeing it. See this stuff. I see him go to the right spot. I see him knowing exactly what to do, and ball comes out, okay? In this particular case, love this one. Come down here and press. We're off here. You notice, this is the next linebacker. This linebacker's all the way over the ball on this hash right here. Matt sees that void right there pre-snap. He sees that there's a void this guy's got to come screaming down, or this guy got to come screaming over to take this away. He recognizes this, boom, ball out of hands, right? And he's getting a completion right there just because he's seeing the void pre-snap and making a play based on what the defense isn't doing. That's recognizing, that's understanding where to go with the football and what you're seeing pre-snap and getting your eyes in the right spot. Okay, beautiful right here. Okay, so we got what we call a dig concept. In, and either a hook, or he can run away and run a choice right there. Okay, so what are we looking at? What are we looking at? Okay, so anytime they void the middle, okay, so in other words, they bring some sort of pressure down the middle, which they're doing right here. Always can peek at this inside in first, but that's only if they void the middle completely. So they bring pressure, but this backer stays right in the middle of the field. Once you see a guy in the middle of the field, it now simply becomes a high-low read off of that defender right here. Matt Ryan does that, sees the guy hold in the middle, gets outside, boom, ball's out on time. Great play, good chunk throw, everything right about this one, okay? So we see it. We see all the good stuff Matt Ryan does. We see him get places on time. We see him recognize what he's supposed to recognize and get the ball out. All that good stuff, okay? So now here's where the confusion comes in, okay? Here we go, all right? Same play. Going to bring pressure right there, so they're going to void the middle, okay? And we're going to run same concept right here, okay? Same concept, okay? Bucks do the same thing. I'm looking right here first. Oh, it's not voided. That guy's out of there. So get right back here to your high-low right there, okay? Instead, I'm not sure what Matt's doing here. He's hanging on the inside, hanging on the inside, hanging on the inside, when there's the same throw we just saw right before this. He made that throw based on basically the same look, made that exact throw. This time, he's stuck inside for some reason. It's to bail out, and turns out to be a sack. Okay, gonna do a little sprint out right here. Little sprint out right here, and we've got this concept right here. Okay, they're bringing some offensive linemen back here and trying to do some special play. All good and all fine, but always read out the front side first. Don't get back inside. So here's one. He comes out. There's your touchdown. That's a touchdown right there. That is a walk-in touchdown right there, right in front of you, yet his eyes are back inside. I don't understand it. I don't know why he's not coming out and peeking that first. Instead, we're trying to hit an offensive lineman that's sneaking across the ball here instead of going 1, 2, and then back to 3. Take it, you got yourself a touchdown. Instead, we got to throw the ball away. Okay, so let's play right here. We got a play called combo. So it's simply just slant and flat to this side. All right, so if you're going to throw that, you got to get over there right now anytime. If you're going to throw in the red zone, you better get over there right now. You better be ready to get this ball out because the windows shrink down here. So we come back, you'll notice, for whatever reason, okay, Matt looks this side first. Okay, he looks to this side first. And again, I have no problem, okay, if he wants to say to himself, okay, I've got two guys there. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go here. And then I'm going to run the in over the top. I got no problem if he says, I'm going to read that side. Okay, because we go back to the beginning, right? And as soon as the motion happens, see the motion, little motion, okay? This backer pops over to that side of the field. I have absolutely no problem of him saying, I'm going to read these guys right here, I'm going to read these guys right here and take my read to that side. If you do that, stay on that side and read it. But if you decide to go to this side, you got to get there. You got to get there right now. You got to get your eyes there right now. We'll come back and you see he's going to go here first, okay? And then he's going to get back to this over here. This ball should be ready to be coming out right now. I should be driving that to my receiver right there. That ball needs to be on my receiver right there. Now, he comes back and you'll see a little hitch. We need to hit the back foot, let it go. There's a little hitch. And we can say anything we want. Maybe it should have been caught here. I'm not going to argue with that because it kind of goes through his hands. But we allow the defender, ball out right there. Ball's got to be there. There's the separation down in the red zone. Ball out. Instead of having your eyes over here, or if you're over here, throw it here. Work back to here. I'm okay with that. But too much where we're starting one spot, now we're late going to the other spot, and now we miss an opportunity for a big play because we started to one side and we go back to the other. Always telling guys when I coach them, don't go one side to the other. Figure out what you're looking at. I don't even care if you come out and look at this guy first. And as you're taking your short little drop, if this guy moves that direction, boom, go right back here. No problem. This guy holds, then you got to get the ball out on time over there. But I don't understand going right back to left with the timing of this, and now we miss it because we don't start our eyes in the right spot. Okay, here's another one. So we got this concept. It's what we call a 72 concept. So it's a corner and an under. To me, this is a man concept because you got guys going to different zones. He's going there, he's going there. So in almost every zone coverage, you're going to have a guy sitting in the deep third area and you're going to have a guy sitting in the hook area. So you don't go there against zone. That is a man-to-man play. I see everybody around the league go here against zone, and I can't figure out why. Okay? So that's the first thing. I don't understand why you would ever go there against zone because what's going to happen? This is going to happen. Oh, the zone defender takes that. This zone defender takes that. I've got nothing over there. Okay, so that's the first part of it. The second part of it is they're going to bring pressure to this side, and you'll see the concept over here. Okay, so we've got a hook, an in, and I think this should be a flat, not a great concept or not a great route there, and that can be part of the problem. We don't have a great route here, but it doesn't matter if I've got two guys over here or I've got one guy over here because this guy brings pressure. We're going to go, erase that. We're going to go hook, flat, in. So we tell ourselves this guy's X'd out because he's playing a deep third. He doesn't matter. So we're going to start with this guy on a read to the flat. He moves to the flat. We'll take our hook. If this guy happens to be here and takes the hook, then we throw our in. Our numbers game is our benefit on the right-hand side based on what the look is right here, which nothing here tells me they're going to play man-to-man. Okay, but even if they play man-to-man, we got a good look over here. Or if you see man-to-man, I don't care if you peek over here and see if it's man and then work back to the other side. But simply by numbers and alignment, to me, this is not man-to-man coverage. And for some reason, Matt goes over there. He's stuck over there. And yeah, the pressure does come quick. Pressure does come quick, but it doesn't come quick enough that I can't make one of those throws if I'm to the right side. If my eyes are where they need to be based on the coverage, based on the numbers game that I'm seeing. Okay, another one. Okay, as we come back here, and it looks like he's looking in the right spot. Okay, we've got this and this over the top, and then a sneak right here. My eyes should be based on what I'm seeing here. Okay, I got a post outside. That's X'd out because of this. Okay, so my eyes right now should be on this guy right here. What's he going to do and what's he going to take away? He gets depth. Monte David gets depth right there. Throw it. Throw it. Throw it. I mean, everything tells me he's looking at this. Why isn't he throwing it? Why doesn't the ball come out of his hands right here? It confuses me. I don't know. I can't make sense of it. Okay? We got a 3rd and 7 situation. Complete it right there. Right there because my eyes are on this guy. He gets that much depth. Complete it. He falls. He gets the first down. I don't know. I don't know. And, of course, the protection breaks down. A lot of you guys talking about the protection. Yep, protection's coming. Right? Issues are coming. There they are. But the throw is there to be made right now to get us a first down and to move the chains. And I'm not really sure what we're looking at. Okay, so here's another one. All right, so you got a hitch over here. And I get it. You come out in this particular look and you say to yourself, okay, maybe they're going to go middle closed and I'm going to have one-on-one to the backside and I'm going to take my hitch. No problem with that. To see that, but on the snap, what do we got to see on the snap? First thing we got to see on the snap is we got to see the safety. Safety goes high over the top. That means this guy's playing cover 2 and he just squats right there, okay? Leaves this whole side of the field with nobody. So we're going to run a hook, a seam, and a hitch, okay? So I see that rotation over that direction. I'm saying right to myself, I'm either looking at this hitch or I got a great chance to attack down the middle off of this coverage. And so you see it right here. We get stuck because we don't see the safety. Eyes should be on the safety. Don't see that roll. Now he does a good job getting to his check down. They take that away. Get to your check down on that side, not going side to side like I talked about earlier. But here's a throw there because of this corner outside and this safety going way back there. There's a chunk throw opportunity for us if we're going to the right side. Our options, our numbers, everything is over here, but most importantly, seeing that guy. That's who I need to see first just to verify that he's not rolling to that side. Or as I come off, look at the corner. Look what the corner does. Corner just squats right there. Boom, I got to get back to the other side. Eyes in the right place gives us the opportunities for the big plays and the things that are out there, but nice check down there to at least get a completion off of a bad look. Okay, so here's another one. Okay, we're going to run this particular play. I think it's the play that we had before. Boom, boom, with a flat. Okay, so that particular look, okay, the first thing we got to notice right off the bat is center's right here. We got 1, 2, 3 linebackers or guys in linebacker positions to that side of the ball. We only have one over here. So first thing that I'm looking at as a quarterback right here is this guy right here. So if this guy moves that way, then we've got what we want and we've got our advantage. 1, 2 defenders, 3 receivers. This guy moves this direction because they're going to bring pressure right here, moves that direction. Now I've got 2-on-1 back to the backside. So where do my eyes? My eyes need to go on 45. Okay, instead, his eyes go here to the left. Okay, and now we didn't get much help to this side, but we got coverage, we got coverage, we got coverage. There's my throw right here. And again, protection's not good. Vita Vea just blowing everything up. I get it. But again, this isn't my point. My point is I understand that. I'm not blaming this on Matt that he got sacked here because the protection was terrible. So this is what I'm talking about in my tweet. I'm not talking about all the stuff going on around him. There are issues going on around him. But what I'm talking about is where are his eyes? What's he looking at? What's he seeing? I want him to be able to see that there's only one underneath defender to that side, so his eyes should be to that side. I don't know if he gets this throw off or not. I'm not sure. But he's got no throw back to the other side because he goes to the numbers, and now he's got no chance. You know, if he's over to the other side, he sees this guy, man, maybe he at least gets the ball off and doesn't take a sack here. But I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure out why his eyes so many times are in the wrong spot. Okay? Somebody pointed this out to me. You know, one of those plays as well. And so this is one of the plays I had pulled up. And so just want to show you. So they've got a little in route right here. They've got a flat to that side. They're giving a little stick going there, going here, and running this under. Okay? So what am I looking at as a quarterback? The first thing I'm saying to myself, if I'm going to this side, this guy, I never want to go to that side when they've got an inside out, right? Because that simply means that I have no advantage. I'm just hoping that this receiver somehow runs past this safety who's sitting inside. That's not a good option for me. Okay, so if I go to that side, okay, which I have no problem going to that side saying, okay, I can possibly get a double team here. Now I can throw my back to the flat and I can beat this linebacker and hopefully he can get into the end zone. So if you look at this play, that to me, you get the corner, there's your option. Go ahead and put the ball on him right there. I'm okay with that. If you read that side and that's what you're saying to yourself, I'm going to read that side, then the ball should be out here and we got an option for a touchdown right there, okay? But to me, I'm telling myself the opposite. So if I'm doing something here and jumping over the top, okay, if I'm running this back here, I'm expecting that guy without a doubt to chase that one, okay? So now, here's what I'm saying to myself. I'm saying I got a receiver one-on-one on a linebacker. So plus I've got two things coming inside right here. So this is my guy right there. That's the guy I'm worried about. Okay, so if I go to this side and this guy widens, okay, then I'm looking at my one-on-one right here and I'm saying you got to beat that linebacker. This guy gets out of there. This guy chases the flat. There's my throw. If, when I go in here, this safety does what I expect him to do is chase that as well, now I've got a high-low on that defender right there, and there's my touchdown throw. So my numbers and basically my situation is better to this side unless I'm just saying to myself, I'm going to take the flat, he's going to beat the linebacker, and we're going to get in that way. No problem doing that in that particular case. Or I've got no problem even coming out and saying to myself, I'm going to go 1 and then come back to 2. Although this happens fast, that could be my 3 and this could be my 4 if you want to go pure progression. I just worry because this is a one-step slant right here. So I'd like to be to that side. So we know what we would do backside. We'll look at the front side. Front side, I'm looking at the safety. What's the safety doing? What's the safety doing? He ends up going right there. My eyes can be right there. As soon as he goes, see, right there. He turns right there. So as soon as he turns right there, there's my throw for the touchdown. You see the second throw for the touchdown. We got options over here. And again, I'm not coaching off of, oh, look what happened. This guy's open, that guy's open. I'm telling you why I would go to that side. Go to that side, one-on-one linebacker, wide receiver, and then the safety's in no man's land. He's either got to go or he's got to stay. And either way, I get an advantage. I expect him to go based on what we're looking at right here. And now I've got my throw off of that guy. But Matt's eyes are on the other side. He never gets back to this side. And this becomes the throw. And again, he almost got it. He almost got this guy to run past this safety. But again, you're banking on something that is going against everything that should happen on this play. Opportunity, looks like he makes a good throw. This probably should have been caught and they get a touchdown on this. But once again, not my point. My point isn't that they almost got it and they almost made great plays and they made a great throw. It's simply, where is my advantage? Where do I need to get, especially when you got issues up front? You don't have time to hold it and swim upstream against something that shouldn't be open. We got to find our best play, our best opportunity, and take advantage of it. So there you guys have it. That's simply my argument and my confusion with Matt Ryan. So many good things in the course of every tape that I watch. So many great throws, MVP type throws, things we saw as MVP type year. But then there's so many plays like that where I have confusion and I wonder what he's thinking. What is he seeing? What is he being coached? Why are there so many of those issues in the course of any game? Because as a quarterback, yes, he's got to make up for all the deficiencies they have around him. I get that. He's not blessed with a bunch of guys. As people keep saying, not blessed with the greatest show on turf. I get all that. But the best opportunity you're going to have to succeed when you don't have all the pieces around you, specifically struggles at the offensive line, know where your eyes should be. Know who you're looking at. Get your read as quickly as possible and get the ball out of your hands to the right guy and in the right direction most of the time, and you'll have some opportunities to make more plays than they're making and possibly win more games than they're winning. That was simply my argument. I hope that this tape and this video helps to clear it up for you.